Hey, what is up, crew? My name is Captain Geronimo and
Hey, what happened to your hair?
Well, I went to the barber's.
You were gone for almost 2 weeks. Where are the videos?
Yes, but here's a video.
Alliance the narrator? This
I
shit's
know.
overdue
I know,
ages ago.
but I was busy.
Busy cutting your hair? By the way, what kind of device did your barber use? A lawnmower?
But that's it. Come back here! Anyways, my name is Captain Geronimo and welcome back to yet another episode of Let's Play Starship Online. In today's episode, my fellow crew members, we're going to be taking a closer look of
Overdue review of Alliance the narrator.
what that person said. I know, this video is very... Thank you. This video is very overdue and I apologize for that. With that being said, let's not waste any more time and proceed with today's episode. Engage! The Alliance Temer Raider could have been acquired by participating and completing Star Trek Online's 11th year anniversary event. All you had to do is collect 40 points. And that's it, you get your Alliance Temer Raider for free. If you missed the event, there is actually no way to get it. As of the date when I'm recording this video, if you're watching this video someday in the future, perhaps this Starship will be available in Mods Market or Phoenix Prize Store. Who knows? It might show up. I guess it will. With that being said, let's take a closer look at this ship's customizational options. Alliance Khitomer-class is a wonderfully designed starship. Starship shapes screams Klingon, however, it also comes with some Romulan characteristics within it. Just like last year's Khitomer-class, Temer's hull is made out of small triangles that are grey, but in certain angles they shine with its gradient colors, just like Samsung Galaxy smartphones. For Alliance-made starship combination, this turned out really good. But that grey hull color keeps giving me Federation vibes, more than Romulan ones. There is just a single starship template option to use. There is also no unique bridge. The only thing available to you is the cargo ship bridge. A bit disappointing, but okay. Keeping up with this trend, you have no window options, nor you have any extensive material options that you can choose. By extending the advanced options editor, you have standard array of patterns but no style, as there are no templates, or better to say there is only one template. By setting the left side of a color to the red and right side to the green, you can see how Starship's hull paint job changes with color modification. Change and combine different patterns and you will get some cool, possibly unique appearances, but now let's fly into space. The Allied Cooperative Starship Development Board announced their second starship with unified design philosophies. It draws heavily both on expertise of Romulan Republic and Klingon Empire. The Temer Alliance Raider is a unique starship, fitting command and control capabilities into compact, lightweight shell. It's a raider, but the largest raider that we have ever seen in this game. In order to ensure it survives to coordinate the battle, it features high maneuverability, an enhanced battle cloaking device, and a weapons layout with an emphasis on long-range attacks. In trials, it's been shown to exceed the performance of a support ship, but it's a shadow, appearing from a matter of seconds to strike and then vanish again. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? If not, see the OS episode Balance of Terror. Classified as a scalable Tier 6 Alliance, also known as All-Faction Raider, you can fly this starship as soon as you finish 11th year anniversary event by collecting 40 progress points. You can also fly this starship from any level, and if you're flying it from, let's say, level 5, your ship will scale up alongside with you leveling up. During this scaling up process, you will gain more hull HP, consoles and weapon slots, as well as having more powerful grade of bridge officer abilities. With higher the level that you're on when you get the starship, the less scaling you will have to do. It means if you get it on level 65, no scaling will be required. Some things, such as mastery points, may be earned immediately, but mastery as a system will not be in effect until you reach level 50. Full table of scaling can be seen on the overlay right now. If anything needs a further explanation, feel free to ask in a comments section. Alliance starships come pre-equipped with standard equipment and weapons of a lowest mark that are available at Starship's minimum rank, provided items are appropriate for the type of vessel and its belonging time period. But what weapon is standard for Alliance ship? Klingons use disruptors, Romulan Republic uses plasma, but Alliance ships, they use anti-proton weapon in order not to show favoritism. When you take Temer out of the box, it comes pre-equipped with anti-proton weaponry and photon torpedoes. They're set to Mark Infinite, which means that they will scale up with you, however those cannot be upgraded nor can be re-engineered. If you want to use anti-proton weapons and photon torpedoes that can be upgraded and then re-engineered, you will have to get them yourself from exchange, fleet provisioned holdings, by crafting, looting, or trading with other players. Pre-equipped weapon and equipment table is on the screen right now. As an Admiralty card, Alliance Raider is a 4-star rarity tactical card, which comes with 39 engineering, 67 tactical, and 20 science points. Its special ability is that it will add +8 to tactical points per every engineering and science vessel that you send on Admiralty mission alongside with the Temer. Maintenance period is standard 18 hours. On level 65, you have 45,000 hull HP. There are 5 forward weapon slots that support dual cannon mounts. You have a single aft weapon slot plus experimental weapon slot, which is pre-equipped with experimental Repulsor Blaster, but more about that soon. Your available bridge officer stations are very universal, and they are Commander Tactical, Lieutenant Commander Universal Cross Command, Lieutenant Commander Universal, Lieutenant Universal, and Ensign Universal. Khitomer-class Raider may be upgraded to the Tier 6X with the use of experimental Starship upgrade token. It will unlock an extra Starship device slot, Universal console slot, and the ability to unlock an extra Starship trait. You also have 3 devices available alongside with 5 tactical, 4 engineering, and 2 science console slots. Like all other ships, we have 3 modifiers, which are 1 for the hull and shields, and 0.2 for the impulse. The Temer's turn rate is set as 19 degrees per second, with inertia rating of 80. Klingon and Romulan engineers decided to fit the starship with a powerful warp core, which is going to provide your starship with 15 to the weapons and +5 to the engine power levels as a bonus power. As a raider, you obviously come with a built-in Raider Flanking, a passive ability which gives Raider vessels a boost to damage while striking enemies' rear arc. To be more precise, +25% damage to NPCs, those are STO-controlled ships, like those in TFO, and +8.25 to player enemies. Those are real people, for example the ones you can fight in PvPs. Before we keep on going, let's take a short commercial break in here. Welcome back, crew! On your experimental weapon slot we have Repulsor Blaster. This blaster will deal heavy kinetic damage to its target, which will increase with the distance from you and target. Also, it will slightly knock backwards the target upon impact. It has 180-degree targeting arc instead of being omnidirectional. It might be upgraded like any standard weapon. It can be swapped out for any other experimental weapon, and it can be placed in any other starship's experimental weapon slot without any restriction. Keeping up with the advanced technology, this hybrid is equipped with Alliance Enhanced Battle Cloaking device, ability only available on select few Klingon Empire and Romulan Republic starships. It allows you to cloak during combat, which will vastly increase your survivability, although it should be used with caution as it will remove your shields. As your ship cloaks, any weapons that were already firing on you will continue to do so, such as cannons or beams. Also, any projectiles that were caught in mid-flight will still hit you. All of that damage will go straight through your hull, remember, no shields. Unlike regular Battle Cloak, the Enhanced Battle Cloak allows you to fire torpedoes and deploy mines, as well as use most Captain and Bridge Officer abilities by momentarily decloaking and then automatically recloaking, just like General Chang's Bird of Prey, as seen in one of the Star Trek TOS movies. Temer comes with a 5-tier mastery skill system of a raider, which is comprised out of precise weapon systems, tactical maneuvering, enhanced weapon systems, enhanced weapons banks, and Starship's trait, Sniper. Not to be confused with Sniper.
Wait, I don't get it.
Oh, sorry, there is also a ground trait, which is also called Sniper, and it has a similar effect like this Starship trait does. Anyway, after achieving level 5 in your Alliance Temer Raider, you will unlock Starship's Sniper trait. While this trait is slotted, your torpedoes do additional damage at long range, and you will also gain a short-term boost to the critical strike chance when firing torpedoes from more than 5 kilometers away. Alliance Temer Raider comes equipped with Alliance Tactics Universal Console. Once activated for the first time, your Starship will fire 2 powerful bolts at your target and will gain a strong boost to the weapon shield penetration and outgoing damage for short duration. For up to a minute after activating this console for the first time, it can be activated for the second time, which will apply a powerful burst of flight speed, turn rate, and control resistance. This console also provides a passive boost to anti-proton damage and to Starship weapon amplification. This console can be equipped on any Starship, and only one of these consoles may be equipped at a time. But it may be equipped on any console slot. This console is, oddly enough, not paired with Khitomer-class console. These two would actually make a perfect set. Whew, where to start? Okay, this Starship is absolute destroyer in every sense of this word. It can take almost any opponent and it will take it away swiftly. Being a cross-command Starship, having such a trait, and having enhanced battle cloak, this Starship is almost perfect for torpedo builds. You can also do a pure energy build like I did in here. True, customization is lacking, Admiralty card is okay, as much as it can be. Ship's console is okay for anti-proton boosting, just too bad it doesn't pair up in a set with Khitomer's console. But be careful, you can always try to chew more than you can swallow. Like all the ships, this one can be destroyed too, so make sure you add something into the defense, or you might get blown to bits as easily as you blow other opponents to bits. I love it, so I rate it 10 out of 10. Before I go away with this video, I would like to say thank you to all of my channel members and a shout out to Roser95, Darren Homer, K. Anderson, Captain Altman, and Nick Romano. People, thank you so much for sticking out with me, for helping me financially run this channel. Without you, I would be 50 steps back, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This is going to wrap this video up, crew. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like. Tell that YouTube's algorithm, hey, that's a cool channel, let's boost him up. Consider subscribing if you're new around here. My name is Captain Geronimo. This is what I do. Star Trek Online, ship reviews, gear reviews, mission walkthroughs, live streams, Star Trek Online, Star Trek, product reviews. I get a little bit carried over, but okay. And with that being said, thank you for watching and I love you all. Until next time, Geronimo, out. Man, you can see I haven't recorded a video in a while.